Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another phone. Goddamn Friday! Right, it's Friday. Tonight's Halloween. Right. My brain was like blank. What day is it? And Queen's got her volume up. One moment. My apologies on that. Normally Queen has her headphones plugged in, but last night her and Player One were watching stuff together, so yeah. But yeah, it's Friday. Friendly reminder, tonight I will not be streaming because I'm going out with the kids, taking them out trick-or-treating. And yeah, we're jumping into Icarus. I want to get some stuff done around the base. We're, as you can tell by the Go Nom Nom title, we are working on the base and sticks, and yeah, not really much else to say. More just kind of chill out, vibe, have a good time. I swear I keep hearing something beside me now. Nice, doll. Okay, so since last time, as you can tell, I did start getting some flooring in. Nothing's really been moved around too much. Pardon me. I've got the oxide tapped. The gold is now tapped with bio. So the oxide, the copper, the aluminum. I think that's it, are tapped with electric. The iron still has the bio on it, although it hasn't been refilled in God only knows how long, because I haven't been using that much iron. And I have a bio now on the gold. Because for making the parts that I need a lot of electronic. And electronic... Well, actually, no. The wind turbine calls for just the wire, but the electronic calls for the wires of both copper and gold, so I need to get that stuff going as well. I'm also going to queue up a batch of that. It's okay. It's oh, and I had aluminum in my inventory. God damn. So during the preview there, like the pre-show there, I opened up Instagram, and apparently it chose violence. Because once again, it hit me with like X number of songs turning age under what my age is in this year. I always thought of myself as like primarily listen to classic rock. Most of the songs I listened to were on that list. It hasn't been so much I've been listening to classic rock for a lot of my life as it's been these songs have just been around for so long that I never recalled a time before. And it's like, oh god. Oh god. Mind you, I guess at this point, with my age, they are classifying and starting to call them classic rock and stuff like that. Or even grandpa rock. That one's really weird to me. It's like, what? Huh? What do you mean? I ain't that old. I have so much stuff. I need just to get through a bunch of the stuff. Oh, god damn it. Okay, right, I should go see a drill about some copper. Welcome to Grandpa Rock. But, what the hell? I'm on the stairway to heaven. And the highway to hell. School's out for summer. And justice for all. We also can't forget that, Mama, I'm coming home. I think one of the things that really hurt me the most looking into like music and that is when I discovered that the oh, pardon me. The one Rob Zombie album that I listened to like quite regularly, borrowed from my dad's CD collection, and would just have playing in my room on repeat. I'm older than that album. And it's like, but what? It's always been there. Because, and out of the darkness the zombie did call. True pain and suffering he brought to them all. Away did the children hide in their beds, for fear that the devil would chop off their heads. I thought I already dealt with your shit. There we go. Well, nice. Well, I got friends in low places where the whiskey burns at the oasis. Or something like that. I'm not really, like... I'm not as much... Surprise, surprise! Country isn't a powerful genre in my music library. We'll go with that, I guess. What do I need to start making some of the parts for the kitchen? 'Cause maybe that's something I can dabble in. I don't have the resources for a deep freezer. As much as the ice production would be nice. Copper nails. Copper nails and this fancy wood. Okay. I'm gonna do another batch of rope because I got way too much fucking... I am going to have so much rope by the time everything is done. That it is not going to be funny. You know, that brings the question how old fucking Sandstorm is. How's it going, Viking? Also took from my dad's collection. So, I don't know if you also have this tall, but my mother sat there. And back in the day when you could rip CDs to your computer, you know, many, many moons ago, I know for you young whippersnappers, that's a concept you will never understand. Or the fact that I still own a stack of fucking blanks. My mother sat there, ripped the whole CD collection to the computer. It was something like 32 gigabytes of music when it was said and done. Like, part of me wonders if my mother gets annoyed at me for doing it. But when I can't think of something to get my dad for Christmas, I'll text my mother and be like, hey, does he have this album? Hey, does he have this album? Hey, what about this album? Animal bait. Actually, there's supposed to be new furniture stuff. Unless I actually already know it. Do I already know it, or did I miss it? I don't know. Whatever. Tier 1 right now is all complete. Ooh, that's okay. Hey, look, another achievement. I'm sitting in the car eating while I watch. I'm out shopping. Oh, nice, Viking. Are we getting a head start on our holiday shopping? And yes, I chose to use the term holiday there because I'm not. I don't want to offend, but I know different countries celebrate different things. There's a fine line with me. I will be brutally honest, but I also don't like to necessarily offend unnecessarily. Okay, you know, I haven't even made myself the fucking seed thingy. Come to think of it. Sandstorm came out at night. Son of a fucking bitch! I'm fucking older than Sandstorm. God damn it. This is the problem with the age of the internet. Is this where I need to just get the, like, Freaky Friday sound bit of just the slap? I'm old! I mean... Tall. Hoping this will come through, but ready for some real nostalgia? Or even... Oh, I'm aware, like, everyone's older than Google. Because you gotta think. First and foremost, the internet had to become a thing first. I remember in, like, kindergarten and that, we were talking, like, Windows 98. So, and then you've got to think people weren't really using the internet much for like looking things up because it was slow. It was faster to go to the bookshelf and grab the book. Or go over to the phone and dial into your corded phone to call someone at their house that might know the answer.
This is Eric Singer of Kiss. I listen to Secret 1000.
What do you mean now you feel like you're sitting at home, sitting in front of an old PS2? Viking, that was Windows XP startup and the PlayStation 1 boot up sound. Good. Wait, first of all, Tall, you're saying you were playing N64 and kicking your friend's kid's butt. The game's over there. They actually figured out the Trident controller? Like, I'm pretty sure that thing's not a controller, it's a weapon. Would you not eat my house? I really do not have the bow durability for this, but okay. Yeah, I really don't. My bow just broke. Ow! I just looked over to see the kid loves vintage controllers. It's like, huh? What? I recall playing on the N64. Before my biological father took off to the wind. Yes, I have one of those character backstories, by the way. Okay. I should only need 6 crafts. And the rest can go to making the nails. Nails. Here. Can't make them there. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I remember... I didn't really play much GoldenEye, but I remember seeing my biological father play GoldenEye. Same with Ocarina of Time. Only difference is, Ocarina of Time, I went back and played as well. Because I have the GameCube collection. There we go. That should have that running again, which means I can make me nails. And, well, fix my bow. Yeah, let's see. We're talking... I didn't really play games like I do now, where I'd actually progress in them back then. But I remember, like, playing Twisted Metal 4, Banjo-Kazooie, Super Mario 64. So, like, at home with my parents, we had, like, PlayStation. Over at my biological father, like, when I go to my biological father's place, well, air quotes place, before he disappeared, he more or less lived with his parents for a good chunk of it, from what I can remember. They had an N64. Heck, both my mother and uncle have also told me on how they remember my biological father and my other uncle that I don't really talk to. He's kind of the black sheep of the family. Or more of a black sheep than I am. How one night they stayed up basically all night playing racing games on, I forget what. But, well, like, we're talking, like, the old 2D sprite type maps. Like, we're talking, like, Nintendo Entertainment System, or, like, era. And they were sitting there, leaning in their chairs so much, they broke a couple chairs that night. I have to have more steel somewhere, I swear. Maybe I don't. So yeah, it's kind of funny because if you look at it, quite a bit of the like males in my family have been gamers. Like even my grandfather was a PC gamer. But I'm the only one who has essentially pursued turning it into a career. And it's funny because I get told constantly how I'm wasting my time. Because my family's great like that. We'll move you over there. That can all go in there. Right, this needs to go in here. Which actually means this bench here can come completely apart. Because I just made your upgraded. I can technically start looking at making some decent foods. Slowly. We're not all the way there yet. I mean, hell. Yeah, I'm not even sure where to start on a lot of that. Actually, I'm going to do that because I am going to make a cubic fuck ton of flour. Because once we make a bunch of flour, we're getting the ball rolling on the food. Maybe. We're gonna try to. what can I say? I need to get, like, a better diet going in Icarus here. Well, that's part of, like, that's a big part of my deaths right now. Like, I wouldn't say getting caught off guard, but, like... Okay, I had a bunch of wood somewhere. This will work. I have so much. I'm gonna need a bunch of it. Oh shit, I apologize, Vicky. I'm only just seeing that. Have fun continuing your shopping. I doubt you're still around here, lad, but you know, you might be. I was gonna say, titanium should not be an issue. Mind you, it would probably be smart of me to get that one tapped sooner than later. Oh look, it's raining out. God, I wish I had the material processor right now. It would be going so much faster. Probably could use with getting a fair few of those benches going. Which means we're gonna need more of that. Because once I get the decoration going, then I can start getting the sleep buff going. And once I have the sleep buff going, then we're just looking at needing to get I love the sound design. Like, I could just fall asleep to that right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Why did that pop into my head? Ah. Oh god, I got so much stuff to go through. You know what? Fuck it. Ooh, can I actually even make those, though? No, I can't. I need the advanced bench for that. Never mind. That's a non-starter. Steel arrows, carbon, composite. Is there not a... Okay, now I gotta look. I think tier 2 is platinum, isn't it? Or is tier 2 steel and iron and steel? Okay, I'm thinking tier 3. Platinum tools, worm and wolf stuff, platinum bolt. Huh, I guess there isn't a platinum arrow. Gators on my front lawn out there. Right, I need to go get another thing of fuck it, brain. I need to go get another thing of copper, but damn, it's not the right time for that. You know, I'm kind of curious right now. 63 to 70. Not much of a difference between the flint and the steel arrows. Okay. What I want to get it back to is using the composite arrows. But to do something like that... I need to first get back to being able to produce the composite. Especially at very large quantities. Like, it will honestly be less work for me on this one than it is on the Olympus map for us. I think it's been a couple storms since this last got smacked. So I probably should give this a... Yeah. That one doesn't need a smack all that often because it makes a very good amount. Like it's 2 a minute? 2 an hour? Something like that. No, I think it's minute based. Hourly based wouldn't make sense. Unless it's a 2 per in-game hour, and every in-game hour is 1 minute in IRL. I don't know. Honestly, for right now, I think I'm going to pull this one. Like, don't get me wrong, iron is useful, and I am using... But I think with the last couple being completely full to the brim, and I'm really not using it to the extent I was when I was building with concrete. I'm not gonna lie, I was wondering if you were a baby at first. Weird how that hasn't gotten all that damaged. Okay. I should probably go hit up the other ones too. They've been running for a bit. I also moved my torch button, so I no longer have to go across the keyboard. I just have to go to the back of the mouse numpad. Which is, I think, is a part of the reason why I always just had it on. care of this. Ooh, that's a nice bit of gold. To help get us started. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I need to get titanium tapped. Because titanium is the next. I think getting the titanium and getting that titanium and the silica tapped again would be good. I don't think I need to cook the aluminum right this minute. Oh, if I put the other canister in there right now, it's just gonna chew through meat. Which, funny enough, is actually the thing I don't want it to chew through, because the smoked meat is a lot more useful. I'm just not currently using it effectively. Okay, do that, I guess. I guess I'll throw these in here.
On occasion, we thank our supporters from the Southampton Dog of Eastern Long Island.
Do that so I can actually start filling my tank again.
SouthamptonDog.com. Thank you for listening to Seabird1000.com. To support our station, check out our web store on the site. We also have an eBay store. Search Seabird Music Library, Inc.
Bum. What? Skip the night. That has to be the part that's very nice about solo. Because I can easily skip the nights. Okay, you know what? That can be put on the back burner. Because I think we got enough steel for a bit. Now, let's see here. Each drill calls for 8 titanium. I have 72. Not times 72 divided by 8. I have enough titanium for 9 more drills. So I actually probably have enough titanium to make all my drills. However, that's going off the basis of titanium not being used for anything else between now and then. You're kidding me. I could. Oh, God. I did not get very much. Okay. Come on. I am quite literally waiting on an influx of copper. Okay. And most of my better arrows that I would look at call for a bunch of well, call for copper first and foremost. I still don't. Oh my god. Okay. So about getting that silica tapped again. Might be worth looking at tapping both the silica and stone, to be honest. Because then that's essentially concrete automated. See, if only you could sit there at a deep mine and just swing at it with your pick, and it would just constantly... There's more gators out there in my land. So I need... Okay. Oh, Now with that, I can craft one more of those, which should allow me to craft... There we go, that's another setup out. And... Ooh, pardon me. I'm getting low on screws, but that's fine. I just did a big batch of iron. Or not iron, steel. Oh. I can honestly slap one with the bio drill. So I think I'm gonna get... I'm gonna go ground back, slap the bio drill back on the silica, and I'm gonna run out and put the electric on the stone. Because the stone is farther out there, so... having it with something that really doesn't need anything is going to be more beneficial. I can pretty much gather the stuff out there if I need to fix the wind turbine, right? Where if I go with biofuel, I have to have biofuel on me to refill the thing. Thank you for the follow, there, Top. Or would Stormwolf be better? How's it going? Do you enjoy the ramblings of this crazy prospector? Hey, genius, you need the electrical tool to set it up. I'm addicted to it. Fair enough. Yeah, I've been playing Icarus since it first hit early access, but I much more prefer it. Like, I put it down for a while because I'm not much for the whole restarting all the time that they have you do with the ops. If you do them from the menu. Crocodiles! The fucking gators are on my ass. I started about 2 years. Yeah, fair enough. I literally have to look at my screenshots in Steam to get a better idea of when I started playing. I want to say it's like 5 or so years ago. But there's the one I'm looking for. $6 stone a minute. Oh god, okay. I don't think I'm gonna have any problem with concrete anymore. Are they really? We're just gonna let that there cook, Prospector. Bad fishy. Bad fishy fishy. It tried to nibble on me. Tried to nibble on my toesies. Yeah, so I've mainly played on Olympus. This is actually kind of my first time really playing on sticks. And then I plan to also have an open world going on Prometheus as well. I really gotta stop hitting that button, because that's just annoying. I accidentally keep bringing up the logs. But what it is I'll go to hit, like, escape, and I'll catch it on the... so my finger hits both. Yeah, we definitely got a good bit of steel made up. That can all... Ooh. My table was saying how it was just out of... Ooh, pardon me. Screws. Bum. Yes, my base is not organized right now. Last time we were playing, we went from the shit shack on the bay just down a bit, and I haven't really had time to do much in between. Don't feel bad, right? Yeah, so okay, so we've got bio on silica and gold. We've got electric on copper, stone, aluminum, or aluminium, depending on where you live, on what side of the pond you are. I need to bring up that page. Oh yes, I also have electric on oxide. So I need to get the titanium tapped again. Oh fuck, I didn't even take into account carbon fiber. What do I need for more carbon fiber? That's actually not too bad. Carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber. I blame Yoshi for that one. For those wondering, another guy that I know that streams, for the longest time, he had a redemption that was just a guy repeatedly saying carbon fiber, and it lives rent-free in my head at this point. Okay, once that's done, then we could get the carbon fiber made, because by then we should have more silica, because I've hit the caves that are on here, here, and up here somewhere. You know what? Am I missing any caves? Oh no, sorry. Apparently the cave I'm thinking of is over here. Well, I think I got everything on it. And then, yeah, I got the cave over here as well. Tabor did hit the... There's apparently an underwater cave there-ish? I think Tabor already hit that, though. I'm gonna say that might be around there-ish. I'm taking a guess. Hey, what do you know? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's quite the run. Wait, is this... I thought Tabor... Maybe... Okay, maybe he didn't hit this cave. I thought he said he hit a cave that was underwater. Oh, wormies. Buzz, buzz. You fucking. Okay, I did get them. Let's see. That's another platinum. Hey, you're supposed to break when I shoot you the first time. Is there no worms in this cave? Ooh, purple rock. Okay, initial scan's complete. Cave is safe. Time to go DD hole. Do 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 do. Yeah, so I'm trying not to, because I've never been on this map, I'm trying not to resort too much with the interactive map. So I literally just have it zoomed into like my 4 grid squares right now. And that was only after I relatively mapped the area myself as a, okay, I think I know where everything is. Let's cross-check. Like, I also, when starting up the map, which I'm probably going to go with the same with Prometheus, is I brought it up, looked at the spawn locations, and went, okay, what do we have for deep mines around it, each one, and what do we have for caves around each one? That's why I chose the Ring Lake, because it's got a lot of... Ooh, pardon me. A lot of deep ore nodes. To the point of where I actually have one of every resource that I would possibly need through deep mining. I have stone, copper, iron, silicon, a couple gold, titanium, sulfur, oxide. Like, I literally have every one. I've got coal, I get... So, like, yeah, I take a hit for being very off to the side, but I shouldn't have a need for resources. Once I get established, I'm good to go. Yeah, fair enough. I can honestly also be looking right at a cave in Icarus, and if it's not inset with its cap, I won't fucking see it. We had that issue, I want to say a couple weeks ago, because I was doing the working on doing the Great Hunt in Olympus, and the map I was using then wasn't actually up to date, so I didn't know about the other cave in the cell. But the cave I was looking for, I literally was looking right at it and couldn't see it. Bum, 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 bum. Sure, we'll get more spike fortifications because something tells me with this one being set to hard difficulty, which I'm also going to be doing with Prometheus, it's gonna be a little rough. This is almost where I wish I had my, I want to carry everything loadout down here with me. Okay. Let's make this a little bit fucking bigger, shall we? We need to stretch our hull a little. It's a very tight fit currently. There we go. Now watch, this is gonna get me killed. Because I am over-encumbered. I'm over-cucumbered.
Greetings to our listeners. This is Denny Hagley, Seabird 1000, speaking to you from our studios in Los Angeles, California. We love hearing from our listeners, and in particular, what city and country you're listening from. Please visit our website at seabird1000.com and send us a message or email us directly at seabird1000@yahoo.com. Thanks, and enjoy the music.
Ah, I see you also decided to join the Discord there, Top. Oh, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm right here as you're about to finish up. I might as well wait for that last piece. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The storm go flashy, flashy. The storm go flashy, flashy. This is that warning for those of you who might suffer from flash sensitive things like epilepsy to please turn away. Aight. Okay, those can go in there, which means I should be able to make a bit more concrete. Good. Shit, no. No, no. Grab that. I don't need you to make concrete right now. I need silica in here to go with the aluminum. Which I actually might want to get cooking. I was to say, where'd all my aluminum go? Put all of that in there. That'll do that. There we go. Right, queen bees don't stack. Queue up more of that. Got a batch of that going. And then, there we go. That should do all the things. I need to get an electric furnace going, but I don't have the power grid for that established. Yeah, Tops, you have a good sleep. It's definitely going to be an interesting day for me today, because, yeah, Halloween, gotta take the kidlets out. So, have a good one. Get some rest, look after yourself, because no one else will. And, yeah. I good streamer. I know how to do the speaky speaks. There's some aluminum. How about we just put them all in one craft set? Thank you. That'd be smart. Okay, okay, I don't really have the space to hold on to stuff like this, so... Jesus! By the way, the flash storm is over, for those wondering. There's that needed to look away. I don't like how the game's like, hey, you requested this pod, let's drop it on the house. Most of the time. Bum, 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 bum. We'll do a little something like that, I guess. Actually, no, I'll do it like this. That should actually be enough for a bit. I'll keep it in there, that way I can cook if I run out of stuff to cook, but I think that's most of what I need. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, that works so much better once I get stuff moving in the inventories. Jesus Christ. I feel like I've been gridlocked for so long on a bunch of the stuff. The fact I've got sections like that where it's just like, okay, and we've got random crap. Actually, no, I don't want that in there. Spoiled berries can come out of there. I have to clean that one up a bit. That should all come out of there. That can go in there. Oh, inventory management. How these forsakens me. Throw those in there. Where the Actually, I think it's the med. It's a med. Oh look, more wheat. God damn it! I thought I processed all that. Okay, why do I have hits? Why were those in there? That can go there, and that goes in there. Which means yet more stuff gets queued up. I got flour for days. Okay, so there's not really much else I can do organization-wise right now. Queuing up that bunch of copper, though, is going to help, because that means I can queue up a bunch of electronic. Hopefully. That also probably explains a lot of why I'm going through so much more copper than I am gold. The copper wire is 15, the gold is only 5. I didn't realize that with the electronics. Okay. Oh, bum. That should get us going for a bit. Don't really need to queue up more rope. Okay, what are we missing? Okay. Oh, really? We're still... Okay. That should get us that back up. Yep. So it's just the aluminum now. Oh, ba 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 ba. Eat more jerky. These fucking gators. I was gonna say, come on, let me harvest it. And of course, I got another gator here coming in because I wanted the gator I just harvested. It doesn't like the fact that I took its lunch. You've been told, before you put it in the office fridge, put your name on it. Okay, oh, that's put away. The fact that I'm just using the biofuel as meat storage is kind of ridiculous. But I've got really no other way to make use of that meat. Okay, so... No, I need to get titanium tapped again. Like, permanently tapped. Why am I even debating on which to tap next? Where did I put the electrical tool? There it is. Okay. And there we go. Running with the gators. Actually, what am I doing? I should go this way. Go see what we got for a batch of copper and stone over here. Get the stone. And away we go. Actually, if I run down the bank here... I will be able to... hit up the oxide too. Because the oxide's like right... well, there's the windmill right there for it. Not that I think we need. A great deal, but... I might as well grab it while I'm out. Because I think that's another one that produces a good amount at a time. Oh yeah, it's 6 a minute as well. And you've already ran out of biofuel. Honestly, that's not much of a surprise. You've been running for a good hot bit. Okay, there we go. I think I'm good for a little bit on the carbon fiber, so I'm gonna make up some of the other stuff. So anyway I slice it with gunpowder, I need sulfur. Electronics and aluminum. The good news there comes in the fact that I've been cooking the aluminum this whole time, so aluminum should not be an issue. The electronics, on the other hand, well, I'm gonna need to do a patch of gold wiring. Yeah, pretty much. Because I don't use anywhere near as much gold as I do copper, so this batch should last me a good bit. And then it's just a matter of getting some of the other stuff going too. Ow. You ran out of space, I see. Well, the good news in that is I come in here and I'm actually gonna start kinda I'm making some stuff to help with my coziness. Those chairs more go with it. I'm gonna make 6 of them now. Do the chairs actually stack, though? No, no, they... Oh, God. Icarus, why do you do stuff like this? I'm just kinda gonna slap them down-ish for now. I need that cozy. We need that coziness buff. More importantly, we need any buff we can possibly get to help us here.
Thank you for listening to Seabird 1000.
That won't be the one. Maybe it's over here?
Search Seabird Music Library, Inc.
Yeah, it's not the most decorative rug, but yeah, that got our coziness up to 80 at least. Soon enough, I'll really start getting that going. It's all in the decorations. Okay. There's that. There's that. There's apparently kids screaming in the background, running around playing loudly. Okay, wait on that. So that can all come out of there. I'm not going to store it in there. I will, however, store it in here. Right, I need the copper. Looking at my amount of, I do not have a lot of stuff available. $15 there. Add 8 there, but I also need copper wire. Fuck. So I need 23 electronic. Which I don't have enough copper or... Well, actually, it's not that I don't have enough epoxy in there. No, it's not that I don't have enough epoxy, it's I didn't have enough in there, I should say. Wording! Jesus Christ! I probably should put a new gas can in over down there. Which also means I should get that going to fill up another gas can. Stars. There we go. Gotta love when we could use the crit after crit. No, I didn't say the bones, I said the meat. I know, it feels like I haven't got much done in this stream over the last, like, 2 hours, but at the same time, a lot of what we're doing is prep work. Which I know is the stuff that I try to do actually off-stream. But sometimes it can't be helped. Oh, bum. Get that going, which give me the electronics I need. There we go. There's that. Got what, 4 points now? Oh, interesting. I can't actually get those because I don't have the DLC. but because of the Great Hunts using assets like that, I can get them. That's kind of funny. Okay. Okay, some of that actually looks nice. Okay, yeah, we have completed tier 1. We still got a bit to do in tier 2 here. I should be smarter about this and just go to the beginning and work my way up learning everything. Because, like, right now, I'm not hurting for points. Okay, we just got... Oh, what? Fucking gators. Okay. Oh, you son of a... Holy fuck. What? I must have forgot to put my bed spawn back. Son of a... Yeah, kitty cat. Oh, hey. What do you know? I can come and grab the aluminum. Now, kitty, bad kitty.
Skill issue.
Thanks, Viking. Helpful.